Hello, viewers. I hope you are enjoying in good health. Dear users, today we will discuss about nasals. Nasals are consonant sounds. These are the only three sounds. These sounds are very difficult to pronounce. So we will discuss today thoroughly about the nasals. So let's start the lecture, and we have a very short definition. We will explain it, and we will further discuss about the three sounds. A nasal is formed by the obstruction of the vocal tract. The vocal tract we already know, and the lowering of the velum. Velum is also an articulator in our mouth, and lowering means something that moves downward is lowering. So what moves downward we have to see here. This lowering of the velum allows. Actually, the comes down. The velum comes down when the nasals are pronounced. The velum allows the airflow to flow through the nasal cavity. What happens when the velum comes down, its direction is downward. Then what happens, the air starts flowing through the nasal cavity rather than through the oral cavity. Means oral cavity we already know. The oral cavity is the cavity of our mouth, and the nasal cavity is the cavity of our nose. We have to keep in mind. So what happens, because of the velum, the airflow is from our nasal cavity rather than from the oral cavity. We have to keep in mind. And there are only three sounds in English language are called nasals. Okay, these beautiful sounds, and not very much difficult to pronounce, and their symbols are here. We can see the first one is mm, this is the sound. Okay, you can say this is sound. And next is mm, this is sound. Very common we use, like mouth. We use mouth. Moon. We can see. Okay, now like mostly this is used with the n, like ng, ing. When we use, for example, thing, this is that sound. Okay, sound. This is sound. Let's see in the structure. These are voiced or voiceless. We will have a chart now. We will come to know about these are voiceless or voiced sounds. Okay, so this is the chart you can see, and these are nasals. Okay, nasals. These are the nasals, and the first nasal is our this one, and this is bilabial. We use our both lips to pronounce this sound. This is called bilabial according to the place of articulation, and the nasal according to the uh, manner of articulation. And this sound is our alveolar. We use our alveolar ridge. We touch our tip of the tongue to the alveolar ridge, and we pronounce and this is also voiced. You can see here only written voiced. This is also voiced. Okay, now this is again voiced, and this is velar. Okay, this is velar. We use velum to pronounce this. This is velar. These three sounds are nasal in English language. All these are voiced, and their sounds are discussed, and these are the symbols of these sounds. So I hope that you have understood this lecture. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much.